So guys, here in this video I'll show you how to create that Maven project. So basically here we have Maven. We need to install that Maven on our Eclipse. Once it is done, then we have to like select that our Maven thing. Okay, from here, from this section, then we have to pass some group ID and artifact ID. Those thing is needed. It like you can give any, like here I am giving that my project name a orange hrm login. Guys, so before starting this video, let me explain you something. Like framework, it is kind of framework. We can create any kind of framework. Okay, we can create any kind of folder structure, anything. So like it is not like that limited, like that any kind of yeah, universal methods are there, but it is still depend on like our point of view. How should we want to use that our framework? Now once that build got success, so here like see branch of folders have been generated, and these are our pom.xml file. So let me show you. So on that pom.xml we need to add dependencies. All dependencies should be add here. Okay, so this is basic I gonna explain here. Now here like we I have already added one dependency, that is JUnit. If you need that one, then we can use that. If you don't need, then we don't need to use that. We can delete these dependencies. Okay, now here we have branch of. So this is my orange hrm. So before add dependencies, so let me tell you, like for Maven we have a Maven online repositories there. There you can find, like you will find that all kind of dependencies and latest version of that application and all. So you just need to search from top, and you just need to put here. That's all you need to do now. And like that way you have to add like all dependencies. First of all I have added like selenium, then selenium chrome driver I am adding here. Like that way I should need to add like TestNG, need to add that extend report, and also I need to add like Apache POIP or Excel reading. So these things we need to add, and we need to add the dependencies. Then once it is done, we need to click on save, so that Maven will automatic fetch that all things from internet, and it will install on that your Eclipse or local project. Now guys, sometimes what happen, you will not find that extent report or exactly what you are looking for on Maven repo. On that case, you need to search from internet, and there you need to search. And so along with that you have to say like in dependency, like that way keyword you need to add it. So it will show you that like detailed link. From there you can copy paste that dependencies from your local browser, guys. So this is that way to need to add the dependencies and all. Okay, now there is lots of different ways also there. So you can create that your own separate dependencies file or folder structure. For remembering it, you can upload that all dependencies on your git and all, so you will also able to remember. So those things are a different thing. Now once, yeah, you added, like you have to click on save, so it will build it. And here like you will get that build success message. So that means like all those dependencies has been fetched from internet, and it will be done. Now I'm converting this framework to TestNG. So here like see test.xml one file has been created here automatically. So that test.xml file, here we can add that listener and all, and we can create the test suite, and we can run that our whole project. Now here we have branch of yeah, useless code is there, and branch of useless product means packages are there. Oh, we don't need that one, so we can delete it, but let it be. So while first of all adjust that console and other things. Okay, so here it will, once I have added that whole thing, then I need to ping it. So I have ping that console here. Now this is my Java code that has already been pre-written. We don't need that one, so we can remove it, or other we can create that our own. Okay, so this is that another code where that some predefined things are there. We don't need that one, so we can delete it, or we can add that a new class or new Java thing, like that I'm giving that orange hrm dot java. So here our main code will be there. Okay, So in future, guys, I will definitely show you that page object model framework, page factory, by using a page factory framework and all. But now I want to show you that simple steps to make that framework, so you guys will also able to write that your basic automation script, and you can test that a simple thing. So it will be a great fun, guys. Now I have created one simple thing like browser public void setup, one setup method I have created. Before that, let me declare some global variable like that web driver, and some element variable, global variable. Now why I'm declaring it in further process, I'll definitely explain you. So it is actually good practice, because that you can create that any kind of driver thing to here you can assign that your Chrome driver constructor. So web driver is kind of a interface where that you can create that your driver and all. Okay, now here I have added like before class method. So in TestNG we have before class, before method annotations, and another annotation is like test, after class and after method annotations. So those annotations are there. So before class means like it will execute before that like our class will be started. So better we need to write that before method, so it will execute before start that method with respect to that class. So we are using before class method, and then we are initiating that our Chrome driver constructor inside the driver variable that has been declared as an web driver. Okay, now here we can define the driver dot get, and here we can define that our URL. So get is like method of Selenium. Now here I am copying this URL. Okay, and I am pasting here. So guys, after that one I'm writing like some kind of like needing code. It will to add those code, it is actually better practice. That is like driver.manage.maximize windows.maximize method. It will maximize that your web driver. And then I'm writing driver.manage like page timeout dot implicit wait. So it will actually kind of intelligent wait. So it will wait that until and unless that locator like Selenium will find the locator, it will wait for that respective time. Now those are actually good practice. So that's why I'm executing before that. Another thing I can do like that is driver.manage timeout dot page load timeout during off second we can use like, so it will initiate that page loading time. Okay, but here I am not adding the timer dot manage dot page load. Okay, now the thing is that I'm writing that main case that is means here that is login. So public dot void dot login method we need to write here. So here I can write the login and all, but before that one, let me do close thing like driver.quit. So and driver.close. So driver.close and driver.quit, there is some difference are there. Okay, and it will comes under before after class annotation. Okay, like after that class has been executed, after that our test case has been executed, this class will be executed. And like here I have added diver.close and diver.quit. You can use like only diver.quit, but I have added diver.close because that it will close that browser and then it will quit that browser. Okay, there is a difference between that diver.close and diver.quit method. Now here I'm adding our main testing thing, that is login. So we can use that test annotation. So as like test annotation, it is a very popular annotation for writing that Selenium script. And we can also define that priority, we can also define that you can say like criticality priority for that our like testing thing. So that test thing will be execute line by line. Okay, now here it is just for showcase purpose, guys, so pardon me if I did any wrong. Okay, so here like driver dot find element I'm using like by dot, we can use XPath as well as CSS selector, but I'm my preferring way to use the CSS selector, not XPath. But we have branch of XPath like relative XPath, absolute XPath. You guys should not use absolute XPath, we have to use relative XPath always. Okay, so here I am taking checking that this have two components. So we need to define a proper and robust locator to identify that our username field. Okay, so here I'm doing that properly. So guys, identifying the locator is a main job for a automation tester, because sometimes our identified locator is working proper on that our local machine, but it will break once like we'll deploy that code on CI mode or CI browser mode, where that browser is run on a headless way, and like it is happening on in like continuous integration pipeline. So there some problem will be coming, so we need to identify the proper locator. So that is the main concern for as an automation test engineer. Okay, now once it is done, then we need to here I have done some mistake, I think. Let me clarify that mistake here. So we need to have like send keys. So in Selenium, that send keys means like we can send that some kind of text on that our like respective text field or respective locator. Also we can use type. I think that there is no such method called type, but I used to remember that I know some kind of type method. Okay, let it be. Now I'm using that send keys. So here I'm like sending that our like username. Same way I'm copy pasting that whole thing, and I'll send that password, and then I'll click on the login button. Okay, so here I'll change that our locator for password field. Then I need to identify the locator for our login button. So guys, here I'm giving that our locator here for login. So this is my login, and then here I need to you used to say click that button. So I am using click method here. Now once it is done, we need to define that inside the test annotation method. So once this test annotation has done, then I need to import that one. Okay, now our script is ready, guys. Now we need to run it. So I'm doing like okay, and it will open that web driver, it will maximize the driver, then it will initialize that component, and it will identify the locator, it will send the keys, and then it will click on login. And here I'm getting a beautiful report on console, where that it is showing like that my test case is passed. Okay, now for a this is a normal TestNG script, guys. So here also we can run that same thing on a headless way. So for headless way, we have branch of options are there. So I need to create a Chrome options, or I need to initialize a Chrome option inside that our option time option variable, and I need to import it. And then I need to add that argument as in like option dot add argument, and then I need to that send that option to that our inside that Chrome driver. So what will happen here, it will actually run that my Chrome browser on a headless mode, guys. and this is actually a required thing. So this thing in that in a later video I'll explain you how to define that whole thing in a prom structure way or page model structure way. On that our automation we have three kind of structure, I mean three kind of framework. One is pom page object model framework, another is like that like data driven framework, and bdd framework, behavioral data driven testing framework. Okay, so here we need to add that our headless mode. So before that one we'll do, so let's write that add argument here. So our add argument is kind of option dot add argument, and then here we need to pass that our headless string. Okay guys, so that's all. Now let's run that script. So this code is used for like our headless mode for that our current browser. Now I'm running that again this script. Now guys, see here, no browser has been initialized, but I am getting a proper test report. So here like I'm getting a proper test report and there is no such a web browser has been open. That is happening because that our browser like our automation is running on a headless browser guys. Now in the test output we have branch of report. So here like index.html, that is a by default report from a TestNG framework, and here we can see like our suit and our default suit or our how many cases got pass fail, and we can change that theme guys. But as you guys know that this report is not proper, so we need to add that extends report on that like future video. I'll show you how to add that extend report. And so but in this video I'm trying to explain you that some process we need to search that our extend report from, and we need to go to official document. There lots of steps has been defined. We need to check those steps and we need to add that extend report. So guys, I think that that's all for this video guys. I hope this basic framework thing is actually proper and it will help you to understand that what is that automation. And in future I'll definitely show you that another automation skill where that I'll properly do structureize, and I can also add that extends report, and I'll explain that page object model. And do follow my channel guys, and if you guys have any kind of doubt, please comment down. So if I have proper time, then I'll try to and explain those and try to answer those things guys. So thank you guys, thanks for watching, and thank you, bye bye.